What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm Isaac Ocean, actor and realtor here in South Florida. If you get any value from this video, we're going for 67 likes on this video. So if you have the ability to click that little like button because you learned something, click that like button, show me some love. The YouTube algorithm will thank you and you'll have my unadorned adoration forever. So without that, let's get started over here on the beach at Lake Worth Beach. You should see the water is so flat today. It's crazy beautiful here. So I'm over here. Benny's on the beach is already open. That's one of the bigger restaurants down here. They're world renowned for their chefs that they have coming through there. They've got some fantastic breakfast food and it's all down on the pier. So one of the sadder parts is the municipal pool down here. The municipal pool used to be open, but it's been closed for a couple years now. The city keeps on fighting about what to do with it. So nobody really knows if it's gonna reopen or not, but right now it's looking like a big no. And Lake Worth Beach, although this is a really cool hip town, they do not like your dogs on the beach. So there are no dogs on the beach in this town. Oh yeah, check this out. They have one of these giant chairs here. You can search for this on Instagram. Everybody's got to have a photo of this. But here's what the ocean looks like. It's so flat today. Now this sand isn't the type of sand that stays cool. On a really hot day, this sand does get really hot. So be aware of that. And you'll notice on our beaches, they have these wooden stakes sticking out with the pink lining around them. Let's go check one of those out. That's where there are sea turtles. See, these are specifically for sea turtles. It says, do not disturb sea turtle nest. Violators. Subject to fines and imprisonment. We are no joke about our sea turtles. Even the lights over here at night all have to be a certain color. They have to be dimmed because the sea turtles will come out of here, out of the ocean, and they believe that the lights are the moon because they use the moon and the stars to guide them. So the laws are down here in Florida are just a little bit different. All right, so let's start walking back to Benny's on the beach. That's a helicopter. It's a cloudy day here, but this water is just... Now, I'm on the ocean, it's 10:30 in the morning on a Thursday. So there's barely anybody here. During the winter months, it's not as many people either because the water's cooler. So people that would get into the water aren't getting into the water. So that's kind of a thing. Now down here, as far as the beaches go, and the beaches honestly are a little bit too controlled for my taste. They don't like you having balls on the beach. They don't like your pets being on the beach. They don't like having you glass containers on the beach. And I get all the reasons why, mainly because it's the turtles that have to be protected, right? So, but that has some huge limitations. Like the beaches can get boring very quick here because of that. I do have volleyball down here. You can get into surfing. Old A1A, which is a highway, used to be literally right behind me in the ocean. Well, they knocked it down, and if you go into the water far enough in the right spots, you can actually step on old A1A, which is a super famous road. Now the water down here is so clear on the right days. You need to understand, especially if you're used to lakes, the difference between high tide and low tide. Y'all, it is not clear in the water at low tide. You have to go right before high tide. After high tide, it starts to get worse. So you want to go an hour before high tide and get in the water. And I swear it'll change your life. Once you understand that, you guys will thank me. Did you guys know that? If you knew that, post in the comments below. So this water, you just want to get some sort of snorkel gear, get something cheap from US Divers from Walmart. It's 20 bucks. It's totally worth spending that much money on some snorkel gear to really enjoy the clear waters down here. Let's start walking. Now, this beach does have two different sides to it. One side, which we were just on, is the north side. Now, that's the typical side most people go to. The locals, however, almost always go to the south side of the pier. It's a smaller beach and there's not as many people up here. You got some more turtles over here too. Super cool. There are lifeguarded beaches and non-lifeguarded beaches. Right now we're on a lifeguard beach. You can see the lifeguard towers right here. So whenever you're on the beach, they have these cones right here. That means that you can't, in between the two cones, you can't put your blanket or anything else. And they have this clear path straight to the ocean so that they have an unobstructed way to go save somebody's life. Now this is super handy. Walking in sand, stuff is rough. All right. So they're literally rolling out the blue carpet. What's up, Al? Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Now, whenever you come out from the ocean, of course, just like almost every other beach, they have foot cleaning stations. They have a bathroom and stuff right behind me too. Especially if you got kids. I pee in the ocean. Oh my God, oh my God, what did I just do? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so honestly, that was one of the funnier things I've ever done. I just sprayed myself with the wrong side. Oh my God. So this is what I was trying to show you. You got these little levers here, down here on these little red guys. And you just push it down, clean off your feet. I'm sure you all know that, but somebody that's watching this in December, I'm still doing this in December. The towers look just like these little red guys. So this was Benny's on the Beach. That's what I was telling you guys about before. This restaurant's world famous. Has some fantastic cooks. I want to point something out while I can over here. Now, at Benny's, there's a second story up there. That's where you want to go eat, especially if it's the middle of the day. That whole thing is screened in. You can go up to the second story and you have a 360 view of the beach and the ocean. So that's the place, that's the spot to eat right there. Now, on top of that, well, I'm gonna take you guys down to Lake Worth Pier. So they have on the Lake Worth Pier a deal with Benny's. If you buy anything from Benny's, you get a free pass to the pier. So I didn't eat at Benny's this morning. I had a protein shake instead of an omelet, but we're gonna go in there. We're gonna pay the $1 to get onto the boardwalk and we're gonna go check it out. So a lot of these guys, you'll see fishermen over here all the time for this pier. So let's go check it out. Pier regulations. Welcome, thank you. So this is Benny's right here. You do have access to the food and the pier right here. So this pier is really, really, really long. This is the William Osborne Lockhart Pier. He has a plaque right here on the wall. You can get drinks and snacks over here, by the way, if you ever come. So this pier is pretty legit. It's long. It's, I don't know, 300 feet, give or take, 1,000 feet? Yeah, 1,000 feet. The water today, you can still see, I don't know if the video is gonna show it, but I can see through that water, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 feet, easy, right now. And probably longer if I got to the deeper end. So this pier was destroyed a couple years ago during one of the hurricanes, and they had to rebuild it, which whenever you see a hurricane, if you come here to the Lake Worth Beach just to watch the waves come in and smash into this thing, it is awesome, terrifying and awesome. Now, you'll notice there's a big difference between this coast and the other coast. The calmness of the ocean. Oh wow, the clarity today is probably 10 feet, 10, 20 feet. Yeah, I can see straight to the bottom right here. I can see fish down there, tons of shells. So one of the big differences between this beach and the other beaches is that, or excuse me, this beach on the East Coast, all the beaches on the East Coast compared to the West Coast is surfing. If you're coming here to surf, this might not be the best place. Like if you're like that die hard, that's all you want to do. There's surfing here, but you know, it's not like it is on the Gulf Coast, just to give you a heads up. That doesn't mean that you can't surf, especially during storms, hurricanes, all that other good stuff. There's tons of surfing to do then, but just be aware of, you know, the waves aren't huge here, which adds to the boring factor. Honestly, when there's no waves at the beach, and I'm being a real Floridian here complaining about this, if there's no waves at the beach, it's kind of boring. It's not as entertaining. You can't boogie board, you know, you can't like swim in there. It's not the same. So I personally enjoy the waves. That's one of the drawbacks of being in South Florida on this coast, but hey, for all the other things that I get, I'll take it. And this pier is open till I think midnight. So you can come out here, down here under a full moon and just do some fishing. And this pier is long. We're gonna walk all the way to the end of it. I'm gonna fast forward this part. There we go. And I can still see to the bottom. Oh, there's a huge shark right there. No way. Dude, it's like 13 feet. Okay, I've never seen a shark here before, but that was super cool. I haven't seen that must have been a nerf shark. That was a big guy. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of big guys down here. Yeah. There's some awesome fishing here right now. I've seen a nerf shark over here. I've seen, I mean, these fish are huge. I don't even know what the other fish that I'm looking at are because I can't see through the water. The water's just like, I can't tell what it is. This pier really does come with everything. And one of the biggest benefits of being here, and I mean, this is huge, because fishing is such a huge attraction here in Florida for all the vacationers, they allow anyone that comes to Florida to fish in the ocean, the saltwater, for free. You don't have to pay for anything. Unless you're going after spiny lobsters, which are the Florida version of a lobster. They're literally just spiny, and God graced them with no claws. So there's that. They tickle the lobster into a bag to catch it, and then that's it. And lobster season is like in part in August, and then I think it kicks off in November. But they also have the cleaning stations right behind me here, so you can just easily clean your fish with no big deal. Now, one thing I do want to mention is how much the parking is. It's $3 an hour to park here at the beach, unless you're a local, which if you're a local, they'll give you a parking pass. It's like 76, 80 bucks. And you just need to provide a lease and like some electric bill. So, and then you have your own special little parking lot just for Lake Worth locals, which is pretty cool, honestly. That's how they clean the sand. And hey, if you know the difference between the bright pink tape and the green tape over here, comment below, because I wanted to know what the difference between these two are as far as it goes with the turtle nesting. Yo, I literally just forgot to pay for parking. Yikes. Hopefully I didn't get a ticket. Sometimes they're quick about it here. One super frustrating thing that I've already run into in Lake Worth Beach is the parking situation. Okay, why do I have to buy 2 hours to come here at all? Why can't I just buy 1 hour? So not only is it $3 an hour, but it's $6 minimum, which, come on. That's kind of BS right there, right? And so after you pay for your parking, so they do it by the license plate, so you can't just like pay for a whole day of parking and then have to leave halfway through and like hook up somebody with a free half day. Nope, by the license plate, boom. That's how they get you. And no backing into any spaces. But before you come to any beach or any part or any town, it's kind of important to know like what you're getting into. You know, not every town's a party town. Not every town likes crazy lights and loud noises and blah, 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 blah. But Lake Worth is actually a super unique, weird little town. It's one of the last true beach towns in all of Florida, or all of the East Coast for that matter. You can still get a home down here for an affordable price. And its downtown is so unique. It's so different from any other place that we've ever been. So I'm gonna walk you along the rest of the boardwalk here, and then I'm gonna show you the restaurants on the other side. Now, one thing I do want to mention is the moon fest that they have over here. So every full moon, they have a drum circle that comes out here. It's fire. It is so much fun to come out here. They'll have a big bonfire. There's live music. There's a drum circle. It's seriously so much fun. It's family friendly. If you're in South Florida, you have to come to that thing because it is super cool. And then the rules are, you know, the rules are the rules for a reason, I guess. But there's a list of all the rules here. But it's a beautiful beach. And one of the cool parts about this beach is that there's not a lot of people here all the time. Like this beach is even when it's busy, it's one of the less crowded beaches. There's so much parking here that you can find parking no matter what holiday it is. It's really cool. And this is the next part that I'm gonna show you guys. Is behind me is all the shops. So this used to be called or still is, the Lake Worth Casino. However, before you guys get way too excited and you're like, wait, you can gamble there? No, you cannot. You're gonna be as disappointed as I was. So it just has that name because back in the 1930s they had slot machines, but not anymore. So you can grab a fancier bite to eat at Viva La Playa right here, and I'll show you what they have here in a second. And another cool thing about this town is all the bike paths, and this is most of South Florida. You're gonna have tons of bike paths to go to and from wherever you go. And the vehicles also stop for you here, which is kind of amazing and nice. So they have a ton of classier cuisine here. This place just opened up a couple months ago. So let me see if I can walk back over here. Now, if you're touristy, you can stop here at the Lake Worth Beach T-shirt company and beach shop. They'll have a bunch of different stuff in there representing the town and all sorts of really cool, fun beach stuff. Now, Kilwins is our local chocolatier. These guys make ridiculously good chocolate. However, one of their ice creams costs a kidney. And I'm like, not kidding. It's so expensive, but it's so worth it too at the same time. Mamma Mia's Pizzeria, just like all pizza, it's so much better when it's fresh, but this place is one of the places when you're coming here on vacation or you're coming down here for the season or you're just down here visiting, you gotta come to this place. This place is delicious, especially if you're on the beach. You grab some Mamma Mia's pizza, you come, you get some Kilwins ice cream, and you can make a whole day of it at the beach. Now let me show you the pool that closed down. And this is kind of sad. I used to swim here. This is what it looks like now. It used to have diving board, lap pool, deep end. I mean, this pool was gigantic. It was so much fun to swim in. It's been closed for years now, and nobody knows if they're gonna open it up, but it looks like it's not gonna be opened up. Okay, so I was taking you guys upstairs. Now, the Lake Worth Beach Casino is real big on catering events, especially marriages. You'll see people getting married on the beach over here all the time. This is what the upstairs looks like. It's actually really elegant, very nice, very beautiful. I mean, you get a gorgeous, gorgeous view of downtown. And the sunsets, by the way, if you guys are looking to do something romantic and a little bit different, instead of being facing east towards the ocean, come up here for a nighttime and grab some ice cream or grab a piece of pizza and sit on top of here and have it while the sunset happens. It's a great, cheap date to just get you outside and get you enjoying the weather. And remember, down here in Florida, we have this weather year round. It's not like everywhere else. So here's what the ballroom looks like. I think you can see why weddings are held here. And here is the other side. We were facing the Intracoastal on the west side. Here's what the east side looks like.